Music is not only personal, it operates in and as public spaces and social systems. People use music to manage how they feel, but they also use it to communicate, to connect, and sometimes to avoid connection. Music affects social interaction, group dynamics, and how people behave in shared spaces. Often this is unconscious, but sometimes it is deliberate. Shops, restaurants, and gyms use music to shape consumer behaviour. Decisions about what jingly music to blast all over Tesco are shaped by consumer psychology. They're planned and tested. Fast music tends to increase the pace of decision making. People move through the shop quicker and make more impulse purchases. Slow music has the opposite effect. It encourages browsing. In restaurants, tempo and volume are adjusted depending on the time of day. If you want to increase table turnover during lunch hour rush, just start blasting System of a Down. Whereas evening music is piano bar, slower, lounge, encouraging you to stay longer and spend more on drinks. These techniques are common across all retail and hospitality. They're not usually disclosed to consumers. This is not necessarily harmful, but it's definitely something to be aware of. The music in public spaces is rarely neutral. It is chosen to produce a specific effect on your behaviour, even if you think you're ignoring it. Music can help groups feel unified. This is particularly clear in religious services, political rallies, and sporting events. Singing or chanting together, moving to the same rhythm, or hearing the same melody makes you feel emotionally aligned to the people around you. This is often described as togetherness or shared energy, but underneath it is a predictable psychological effect. It's called entrainment. When people hear the same rhythm and the same melody at the same time, their heart rates entrain to the same pace. Your breathing syncs with the rest of the 20,000 man crowd. If you brain scanned everybody in the audience, you'd see the same mirror activity. This is why people can feel emotionally closer together and build pretty incredible bonds when they sing together in a choir or dance together as part of a squad. It's also why shared music can make people more receptive to group messaging. The music itself doesn't need to carry a hidden message, but it lowers your resistance and helps people feel emotionally safe within that group. This is where we start to get into fandom psychology, but the same process can also be used to build solidarity. However, the Western machine often uses this to push people towards conformity.